Greetings everybody, I hope that you guys are good. We're now having a look at NASDAQ 100 as you guys can see, and we are on the monthly chart. On the monthly chart we can see that price currently is at a very strong level of support at this point, and to add to that we also have this candlestick over here. It is a bearish candlestick with a long lower wick, which tells us that at that level we have a lot of liquidity at that point, which needs to be grabbed by the market at some point. So what will happen most likely over the next couple of days is that price may push further down to grab the liquidity at this level, and then we might possibly see a reversal of sorts, right? To add to that, remember that we also have this candlestick over here. It is also very much similar to this one in the sense that it is also a liquidity candlestick, and it's carrying a lot of liquidity at this point. And as much as we're saying that price over the next couple of days may head down to this level to grab that liquidity, what may actually happen is it may push further down actually to this level to grab that liquidity and then possibly start to push up. So that's also a possibility. So what I'm going to do now is just mark that support level because it's very much important. Let's see. There goes our support level more or less. And remember that support is a level, guys. It's not a line, it's a level. So we can say that more or less this level over here is our support area, right? So let's proceed. For now, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to this candlestick because it is still very much far off. But should price close below this level, what we would do is we would wait for it to head back to this level again, and at this point is where we would look for further selling opportunities, and our take profit should be this level over here, in my humble opinion, right? To add to that, just keep in mind that we also have a very strong level of support at this level, more or less. But as I said, my take profit would be this level over here, right? Anyway, let's proceed. So from here, what I'm gonna do is head down to the weekly chart, and here we are on the weekly chart. Let's see. So in the last video, guys, I spoke about how we have, or rather how we had this W structure over here, and I had said that a lot of traders and investors usually buy on the second leg of that W structure, and they place their stop losses just below. And I said that this entire move over here could be a stop hunt, right? Because we have a W structure where we have people buying at this point and placing their stop losses just below, right? And this area over here was a stop hunt, in my humble opinion, as I said, and it may potentially move further down to grab all of these stop losses that are sitting at this point, and then we might possibly see a reversal once that is complete, right? Anyway, let's proceed. So what else do we see, guys, in regards to the weekly chart? At this point I don't see much. Let's have a look. I don't see much at this point, so what I will do is head down to the daily chart. So just bear with me. Daily chart. So here we are on the daily chart. As you guys know by now, the first thing that I'm going to do in regards to the daily chart is just to add my daily channel. So just bear with me, guys. There goes my daily channel. I just need to ensure that it is as accurate as can be. Let's see. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, there we go. We could say that this is our daily channel, right? And let's zoom in and have a look. So what do we see on the daily chart? Let's have a look. Previously, guys, we spoke about how we had this M structure over here, which has a neckline at that point, right? And I said to you guys that ideally we would love to see price come back to the neckline to test it and then potentially push further down, right? However, we never really got to see price come back to the neckline of this M structure over here, right? Price went down, retraced a bit, and then pushed further down again, right? As you guys can see. Anyway, let's proceed. I'm just gonna add a neckline for that M structure because it is now a very important level of resistance at this point in time. So just bear with me, guys. We could say that this is our neckline of of that M structure. Anyway, let's proceed. So what else do we see, guys? So as much as we had this M structure over here, I don't know if you guys can see, but we actually have another M structure over here, right? But it'll be better visible on the lower time frames, and it has a neckline more or less at that point, right? So let's head down to the H4 chart, as I don't really see anything of importance at this point in time in regards to the daily chart. I'm just gonna fix my channel, just bear with me. Let's have a look. There goes my daily channel, more or less. Okay, there we go. Let's see. All right. And then now that we're on the H4 chart, I'm also going to start off by adding my H4 channel as well. So just bear with me, guys. Let's see my H4 channel. I'm going to add it in this manner. Let's see. Right, there goes our H4 channel more or less. And what do we see, guys? Remember on the daily chart I said that we have another smaller M structure over here. Can you guys see that it is better visible on the H4 chart, and it has a neckline at this point? So what this tells us is that price, or rather there's scope for price to move further down, because what I expect at this point in time is for the market to possibly push further up to test that neckline, and then at that neckline we will most likely look for further selling opportunity, right? So I'm just gonna add a neckline to that M structure as well, so just bear with me, guys. Let's see, this is the neckline of the M structure more or less. There we go, right, there we go. So as I said, guys, what we expect to see at this point in time is for price to possibly head back to the neckline, and if it does that, we will look for selling opportunities at this point, as the anticipation is for the market to push further down, right? So what else do we see in regards to the H4 chart? What else do we see, guys, in regards to the H4 chart? At this point I don't really see much. I don't see much at this point, but as I said, guys, my bias is for price to continue to move further down at this point in time, right? And should price move back to the neckline from where it is, at the neckline is where I would look for potential selling opportunities. I hope that makes sense. Peace out, guys.